Post-traumatic stress disorder, rebranding of shell shock, the effects of traumatic experience, war, and it's not exclusive to war. It's life in general. Anyone can have PTSD from a traumatic experience. There's a funny play on words. Posting on social media. I post a lot of my traumatic experience online, so that's just another way of looking at post-traumatic stress disorder. I post about my traumatic stress disorder. So thank you all for listening, if you are listening, and thanks for reading. I'm trying to bounce between reading and writing, creative writing, and then also vlogging, video vlogs, for myself, really. I mean, I'm doing this for myself. I mean, I would like to say that I'm doing this to help others, but I don't know how much I help people. I think I trigger people more than anything, and that's just the sad reality of it. I was talking to a therapist today at the VA, and I want to be involved, and I want to go to groups and help other veterans, and I used to aspire to be a peer support specialist, and I realized that I'm probably more of a triggering person to people than, and it could be more detrimental to people to interact with me. For example, I was talking to a veteran just a little while ago, and it felt like our conversation quickly escalated to all these different things, and you see how dangerous just an interaction can get. Two complete strangers, but when we're locked in and we're engaged, it's the conversation can go all over the place, and that's my fear. I fear like I don't want to trigger people into going down negative thought processes or negative pathways, psychologically and physically in life. I literally told my therapist, I said, part of the problem in 2019 was I was waiting for therapy. And I said, I forgive Dr. So-and-so, I'll call him. I told her, she knows him. I said, hey, if you see him, let him know I forgive him. I tend to blame people. We're going off on a tangent. Follow me, if you will. Tangent. No, we're riding the spectrum of psychology right now with what I want to share with y'all, and this is going to be a little different formatting. So I was talking to her, and I told her that, and I'm going to try and focus too, because I got a million different things going in my head, and now I'm distracted. Okay, hold on. I'm actually waiting for another appointment. So I told her me being there today is taking away a spot from another veteran. It was a catch-22 situation, which the idea of a catch-22 situation, I believe, is mainly you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. So me taking up that spot, wanting to be more involved and get involved with groups and different things, I was taking that time from another veteran. Now, I had good intentions. And once I realized this, I'm like, you know what, I'm done. Sign me up for that group if possible, but I don't want to take away those spots. So how do I be a part of the system and then also allow other veterans to be a part of that system? And then okay, hold on. I'm trying to do this in one shot here, and it was kind of interesting. You'll see the evolving, which is common. I'm not unique or rare. This is very common where people, now I'm full of self-doubt, and why I'm even posting this video or filming this video. Hold on. The point is, I think I'd be more triggering. I'm more triggering than helpful, but sometimes people need to be triggered, and it can be the most beneficial thing for them. It's not my intention to ever really go about triggering someone unless it's rare. I don't try and trigger people, but that's part of being a part of society, communities, anything really. Our actions affect each other. My presence, this video will trigger you in good and bad ways. Triggering has a negative context. It's not always negative. You trigger people to think certain ways or react certain ways, and it's good and bad. It's emotional. It's like watching a movie and you're inspired or discouraged. So long story short, I don't know what to do. It's a circle. It's a perfect circle of need to be here, I don't need to be here. And psychology is very forgiving and unforgiving at the same time.